Hello, Scrap and Ames fans. How are we all? So I'm back with a bit of my Challenge Tuesday video, which will be inevitably late. So this one was a challenge set by the owner and design team, owner of Kitaholic Kits, who I am on the design team for, the lovely Steph. She set us a challenge to create some DIY embellishments. Now I have done this using some of the past kits from this year. So this one is from only, what are we, no, August, July, June. So really recent kit. This had the Dear Lizzie, Saturday afternoon, no, Saturday something, I can't remember what it was called, in it. And I had I had used a fair chunk of this kit actually, and had like scrap pieces of pattern paper left all over the shop. So I decided I would use it to create some of these DIY embellishments. I think I went a little bit awry with this challenge in that the other part of it was to also do the marbling technique as well, which if some of you haven't seen some videos that are going around at the moment, one by the lovely Inky Quill, I think Scrappy Cheeky Lauren has been doing one as well. I don't know if hers is up yet. She did one as well, and it's using the shaving foam with some acrylic paint and creating some pattern paper, basically using that technique. But I hadn't quite got to that. But anyway, so here's mine. So I'm using my diamond press here and some of the dies for that, which is that little pink and white little machine thing there that you saw me just have a go at. Now I don't show you how I create using that every time. I just wanted to show you how you use this little handheld kind of machine-y thing. I don't know if do you call it a machine? Because it's not electronic. You have to obviously wind the thing up with your hand. But I just wanted to show you how it works, and it's only tiny, which just makes it quite appealing in that it's quite not compatible. You can carry it around everywhere. I can't think. I'm extremely tired. I'm very, very sorry. But yes, anyway, so I wanted to show you how it works. So it is a bit of a longish kind of video for me, I guess. I do try and keep my videos a bit short and sweet. I won't mumble away in all of it, I'm sure. But you can see me use a variety of the kits. So if you are a Kitaholic Kit subscriber and you're not sure what to do with those bits and pieces you might have left over, go and jump in and try your hand at making some of your own embellishments. Now, I have to say, I've had a go at making a couple of different sets of DIY embellishments. This by far has to be the best set I like the most, and will probably use this set the most in this lot that I have made. I've made some before in the past, and I don't know, I just wasn't 100% happy with them, but I'm getting the hang of it, I think. So give it a go, and you know what, make some happy mail out of them. Send them to some other people, or, you know, use them on some layouts or whatever. Give them to your kids to use, whatever, if you're not happy with them. But that's what I might do. But yeah, so as I said, I'm using some pattern paper leftovers, some ephemera piece leftovers, as well as some of the exclusive die cut in the kits as well that are left over, just to use up those bits and bobs to kill the kits somewhat as well. So that's what I am doing here. Yes. Go in your room.
What's ours for?
Alright, so using some of these sequins here that you can see, now they're not your usual really bright sparkly sequins, they're a bit of a pastel sort of flat sequin, which was a bit different, and I kind of enjoyed them actually as a bit something different. I did with some of these, you'll see throughout this video, I kind of did a few of the doodly borders around some different parts of the embellishments, like here with my little Sharpie pen. I just thought it added a bit of definition. Maybe is that I don't know, just added a little pop to some of the elements on. So like this one doesn't have anything 3Ds, but it made that heart and everything sort of pop out a little bit more off that background, if that makes sense. So just fighting with some sequins here with my little tweezers because I can't find my craft tweezers. If you were watching my previous video, I was having a bit of a whinge about the fact that I can't find both pairs of the craft tweezers that have now gone missing again on my desk. So now I'm using these, you know, makeup beauty ones because I can't find them. Sorry, it's my little girl in the background. I thought I'd try and sneak in the start of this voiceover while she was in the shower with her dad, and now she's jumped out. So I will have to probably pause this for the moment and come back to it in a little while. So forgive me if I've lost my train of thought when I come back to this voiceover in a little bit because, yeah, I'll have to go and get it dressed. So yes, I shall be back. All right, back. So I have punched out using just a normal heart punch. This heart shape, this embellishment, this do all things with love was one of the exclusive die cuts from the kit. 2 puffy stickers, Dear Lizzie puffy stickers there, and then some, that's a phrase, those phrase stickers, the like aqua colour, turquoise colour, I can never get those colours right, God help me. There I've just added in between the little birdie and the butterfly, and then I've just outlined the heart again with my Sharpie, as I said before. And then I decided it needed something else to it, so I've added there, you can see clear, some gold Heidi Spot Colour Shine just from my stash. Alright, now using this sprinkle paper, pattern paper, and this banner. Now I did fuss around with this one. I wasn't sure which side I was going to actually use. So this other side, which is the side you see at the moment, has a floral kind of pattern on it. And I was going to go with that and use this wood veneer because I thought, oh, this kit this month came with a whole heap of Kaiser Craft wood veneer. I think they were Kaiser. Yeah. Packs in them, and I was going to use it and I just couldn't make this flower work. It just was too big to go on these, so I flip it back over to the sprinkle side. I wanted to use this umbrella up because I couldn't see me using it on its own so I thought I'd make it a little bit fun, add it to a DIY Embelly, and then I'd be able to you know, pop it on a layout somewhere or a Project Life card even, somewhere along the way. So that's exactly what I did. Where have I gone? Did I finish that one off already? Did that go already? I must have. So I think I can see it in the top bit there. So I added a little branding strip that I had, the little hearts and that there. You can see I added it over the top, and then I think I added some little puffy stickers, I think from memory, or sequins, I think. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I then use the same paper, but I go to the floral side, punch out the that circle shape using the diamond press, the die cut machine. Determined to use this flower, and I don't actually think I end up using it at all, to be honest. And this leaf piece, which was part of the kit as well, it was in the die cuts. And then I don't end up using it, or do I? I might end up using these leaf pieces. I was trying to use up bits of the kit that I didn't think, that have been sitting in there obviously for a while, that I wasn't sure I would actually use somewhere on a layout. So I was trying to sort of really kill this kit up because it sits in the kit every month. It comes in those big sort of 12 by 12 plastic sort of Ziploc bags. So I keep them and pop them back in there, and it sits on one of my shelves on my Kallax unit, Expedit, whatever they're called now. Can reach for them and just use them up so I know I've got them. Eventually I will not keep months and months and months and months worth if I have happen, if I haven't killed the kit, I will put them recycle them into my stash is the plan. But at the moment I've got a couple of months just sitting up there, two I think. But yeah, so I am trying to use it all up. So anyway, no, I must use the flower. So adding some of those sequins on, as you can see, I've used that little bird that was there and the flower. And then this little piece is done. And I go, as I said, I used the doodly border a bit on a fair few of these this time. So I really liked these embellishments. They were little. They weren't really big, gigantic ones. Even if they were a bit on the bigger side, they were manageable bigger. So they were cute bigger. Like that heart one was a bit bigger, but it was a pretty bigger, if that makes sense. It looked nice. So I swapped kits this time. So this is sort of part 2 almost. I decided to use the Boys Rule collection, which came out this is September. So this was an August challenge, end of month kind of challenge. So this was for July, the kit, the Boys Rule collection, which was from Cocoa Vanilla Studio. So I've decided to use, I have a fair bit of that still left actually, so I'm kind of hoarding it actually. I must tell the truth. I am actually kind of hoarding it. I really love it. And I have a boy. I have my niece, my son and my nephew that I could scrap for, but I'm kind of hoarding it. It's a bit naughty. But anyway, yeah, I decided that I would use this kit to make some boy kind of embellishments, really, because I always make embellishments and they always seem to be they could be for any kind of, non-gender specific kind of, but they seem to always go for the more pretty side when I make them. So these ones I wanted to make a little bit more masculine looking, I guess. Anyway, so yes, so I've gone with another circle here. Decided to add these thin strips of washi to add a bit of bling and a bit of colour, a label, and then I add, as you can see, the little arrow and then these sequins. That one I thought could be used as a bit of a date tag or a little pop of journaling on something, like, you could pop it on a photo in a space if you've got like a big space somewhere on there that you could pop a little bit of journaling on. So, that's why I think these embellishments will be a little bit more user-friendly. I tried to think of how I would use these when I made them a bit more. So I'm getting, as I said, the hang of it a bit more. Again, this one, I didn't use that tag or that label, sorry, as a label. I used it sort of more as a layering piece. And just because we don't have any sort of brothers as such, like we've got 2 girls and a boy here, I thought, well, that'll be good. I can, or, if I'm using it for something else or whatever, yeah, so that will be all good. I wanted to use up that die cut piece. This one, I had this blue label, and I'd accidentally dated it the wrong date when I went to use it on a layout previously, so I've kept it because I was like, I wasn't going to just throw it out because of one little piece. I knew I could cover it up. So, because as I say, you can cover up any mistake in scrapbooking pretty much. So that's what I've done. I wanted to use up some of these clear stickers, and I went to use this, and it just didn't, these words, and it just didn't look right. So I had and then the oh boy, and it didn't match. To me, the phrases didn't go together. So I've left it and then added some clear stickers and then like the little green paint swipe kind of, whatever you want to call it, piece underneath. So it still leaves space for, you could do some on there, or you could just use it as a big embellishment. Anything really, and just added some of the enamel dots, the glittery enamel dots, and that one's a nice simple one and done. Where are they? What else am I doing here? fussing around, probably looking for, trying to figure out what else to do. As I said, I had a fair bit of the papers left, more so in this kit, and so deciding which ones to use, because I'm hoarding it. I have to admit, my name is Amy, and I am a self-proclaimed hoarder of the Boys Rule collection. Oh, I really like the papers. I can't help it. And I get 2 of everything, because in my design team kit, I get the main kit that I already get as a subscriber, but then I get the paper add-on, and I still hoard it, which is really bad. Anyway, so I make this little, not banner, what do you call it? What do you call it? The word has escaped me. Like the little medallion? Is that what you call it? Medallion? I can't think of the word. Anyway, you can see what I've done. So I've used the little scalloped shaped circle punch, which is from the die press. Oh, and so is the banner cutout as well. So they're 2 separate pieces, and I've just stapled them together. And then I was a bit stuck as to what I was going to do following cutting those out. And so then I decided I would use a flare, put some sequins on here. As you can see, there was lots of sequins in this kit. And then I think I add another one of these clear. So I add a clear word sticker. I think I do. Phrase sticker. There's, yeah, here at the top of the hashtag Boys Rule. I think I pop that on there. And then I think that finishes that one up, to be honest. I actually don't think there's much more following that. And I think this might actually be the last. Oh, no, it's not the last one I do. I tell a lie. This is the last one, I think. Because I'm pretty certain I make 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I make 5 of this lot then. I don't know. Let's just see where the video takes me. I made this one over about a week ago, so it's gone from my memory already. So these 2 here, the skull and crossbones and the high voltage, are 2 separate die cut pieces from the Cocoa Vanilla pack. Oh, there you go. See, it is done. And as you can see, I've just stuck those together. So here they are, all done. So thank you so much for watching my video. Just remember to like, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.